Video series will be on how to create an NBA basketball website with Flask, Python, and NBA_Pi. What do you need to create such a website? Number 1, you need to know some Python. Number 2, you need to have Cygwin or Bash terminal. Number 3, you need pip, which is Python's package manager. Number 4, you need Git. Number 5, you need NBA_Pi. And last but not least, number 6, you need Flask. I'm going to breeze over the requirements very quickly, so if you get lost, I recommend you to do some Googling to see how to install all of these things by yourself. Assuming that you already know some Python, the second requirement on the list is to get Cygwin or Bash terminal. Now, there are different videos that will show you how to get Bash terminal on Windows 10. You can Google or search a YouTube video how to get Bash terminal on Windows. Now, Cygwin is easier to show because it's just a program that you install on any Windows operating system, and you can visit their website. I'll leave a link in the description, but basically what you want to look for is you want to look for the setup. And then once you get the setup and downloaded, this is what the setup will look like. Cygwin setup program. You can hit next all these times until you get here. It's going to download to a place. This is an old Cygwin setup file, so I am just going to hit OK on these pop-up messages. And there are 3 packages that we want to get. I think 2 packages that we want to make sure that we want to get in this. First thing is Python, because we're using pip, which is Python's package manager. So we need Python on the Cygwin terminal. So you search for Python, and then you find it down here. There's a category called Python, and if you see these numbers next to Python package, then that means that that package is going to be downloaded. So we already know that Python is going to be downloaded if we hit next over here. Now we also need Git. Git was the second package that we needed to get. And Git, you can search for Git, and you can find it underneath Devel category. And inside the Devel category, you'll see a package called Git distributed version control system. And you make sure that you hit this circle thing until you see numbers. Make sure that you have the latest numbers in the list. By default, I think if it already has numbers, then it should be installed or ready to install, and it should be automatically the latest version. Then you hit next at the bottom right, and you install Cygwin, and you have those packages. Now, I also have Bash terminal on my machine. Now, Bash terminal uses Ubuntu Unix terminal, which means that it has the app-get package manager. And with the app-get package manager, how it works is basically, if I want to install Python, which it should already have, and to check if Python is already on the machine, you just type Python -- version, like so. And then you hit enter, and it shows what Python version you have. So Python's already on this machine. So we know Python is installed. And then, secondly, we can install pip on Ubuntu's Unix terminal. Sudo app-get install python-pip. That's the name. I already have it installed. And if you don't have it installed, they'll say, okay, let's install this thing. Type Y or N to install it. That's all you have to do. Next thing is, now that we have pip, we have to install Git. So same command, but instead of the package name python-pip, we put in Git. So down here, I'll underline it again, sudo app-get install Git. Then you hit enter, and it says that we already have Git. As you can see here, Git is already the newest version. Now that we have those 2 packages, we need NBA_Pi and Flask. Okay, so how do you get NBA_Pi? Well, going back to the website, NBA_Pi is an open source library created by this guy, and it's a Git repository. So all you have to do is copy this link. Now, once you copy this link, you find a place where you want to put it. Over here, I'll put it into a folder called libraries. So how you create folders in Ubuntu Linux is you do mkdir and then the folder name. So I'm going to create a folder, and then cd stands for change directory, which means that we are going inside this folder. After you do that, it's empty, and what the command that you want to do is you want to use git clone, because we just installed Git. Git is used to download open source libraries on this website, GitHub, or any Git system. And we right click and we paste. So what the final command looks like is git clone and then the link. And then that's how we get NBA_Pi. We download it into that folder, and then it downloads into the folder. ls is for listing directory, and what we see in this directory is that now we have NBA_Pi. Now we can cd, which stands for change directory, into the folder. So we change directory into NBA_Pi, and what we do is now we use sudo pip install dot. So we're using Python's package manager to install this Python library, and dot represents the folder that we're currently in. So what I did first is I did cd, change directory into NBA_Pi. So now you can see I'm inside NBA_Pi's folder. And then secondly, I use sudo pip install dot, which means install where I am currently in. So we hit enter over here, And it says requirement are you satisfied because I've already installed this package. But for you, it's going to be newly installed. And now the last library is Flask. So Flask is also installed by pip, and it is sudo pip install capital F for Flask. So this is the command right over here, and then you just hit enter like the other commands. And it says requirement already satisfied, -- upgrade to upgrade Flask. Let's upgrade it to make sure that we have it upgraded. So I'm going to type in this command, sudo pip install -- upgrade Flask. And we hit enter to upgrade to make sure that we have the latest version of Flask. It downloads, potentially it may re-download, it uninstalls the current versions of the Python libraries that it has, and then installs the latest version. That's it for the requirement.